Now let's just call Banana a pistol. Y'all been acting different ever since Harambe passed away. It's actually kind of ironic, like ironically we approaching that 10-year mark, the decade mark since that tragedy. But welcome back to the channel. My name is Jay.T, KJT, and today I'm just a little curious, no George though, to as if, have y'all lost your minds? A gorilla versus 100 men. I want you to imagine a room of 100 men. That was crazy. Or rather, think of like a general living room filled with like 10 family members. Now do you think 10 times that room is losing to a silverback? And now we gotta set the scene, of course. So it's like a regular grassy field, you know what I'm saying? Filled with like a whole bunch of average men, like the average of the averages. That's, I don't even know if that's a word. And then just one silverback gorilla. And it's only fisticuffs, right? No weapons, you know what I'm saying? Nothing to climb, there ain't no trees around. We just talking like straight grass, that's the terrain. Now your average silverback, it's gonna weigh about 430 pounds. And it stands about 5 feet tall, roughly. It could be taller, it could be shorter. They say this comes from the website. Now silverbacks, they OD strong, and they can lift up to 1,763 pounds, specifically of dead weight. Whereas your average human, right, this is where it gets, we talking about us. Men, the height for males is 5'8". Within North, we're just talking about America here. We're just talking about America. And then the weight in terms of pounds is 199.8. Now rounding these numbers, especially, let's give a little bit of favor for the gorilla. We get that a gorilla could lift 1,800 pounds, right? Well, as the average human weighing 200 pounds. So then if you do the math, 1,800, then like 9 divided and something like that. Basically 9 men out of the 100 can be, let's say, propelled and lifted up by the gorilla. But what that gorilla gonna do about the other 91? So being said, some people gonna die. Cause they try to say the gorillas are 4 times stronger than the most muscular person that you know, but
take one step on that rope and I'll cut it.
I don't know about that. And even if that is so, which it probably is, but even if that is so, how the gorilla gonna catch us? We can just run like laps fine. I mean, yeah, it could run up to like, 25 miles per hour, but but they don't have that endurance. They could go for just short distances. So we could all spread out, have a little distraction. Freaking get Usain Bolt out there, We're gonna have Brock Lesnar, Usain Bolt, Bobby Lashley, I'm reading off my list right now. Dave Blunt as a shield. Eric Andre, we need distraction, John Cena, he's strong, Mike Tyson, Giannis, Joe Rogan, particularly, for strategy, he could provide some animal facts, maybe give a little bit of like weakness, like on some Batman shit. And Beetlejuice as an underdog. And that's just 10 of the people that we got. I mean, if I get to choose, that's like, my first 10. We ain't begin it's like the rest of the 90, but that's my first 10 though. Like I get it, like y'all wanna hype these animals up. Like you wanna hype up every other species but us. But let's be logical here. It's 2 a.m. and I'm very tired, but I couldn't go to bed without like, getting this out. But I'm gonna be real with you. That gorilla is not gonna be able to catch us in a zigzag motion. Like we gonna be zooming on that. Not to mention if we get like environmentals with like rocks and stuff, hey, it's cooked. So moral of the story, point of the story, a gorilla's not beating us. That's the video. I'm tired, I'm going to bed. Y'all have a great time whenever y'all watching this. Peace. Baby girl lost me, it ain't capping the slightest. She say I just be like a Midas. When we walk in the room, we the brightest. Different topics, but I'm steady vibing. In the mud, but I better stay striving. With the family, I'll always be thriving. Creepy steps, but I cannot quit climbing.